who watched the World Cup last night? How amazing has this FIFA World Cup been so far? The football has been amazing, the crowds have been amazing, the goals have been amazing, pretty much every game has been amazing. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. I'm here at Huddersfield Golf Club, and if you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing. I've got loads more great content coming through the summer and into the off season. If you want help with your game, if you want product reviews, if you want course vlogs, if you want generic golf discussions like this video is about, trying to get people talking, communicating in the comments below, make sure you hit those comments below, make sure you put the thumbs up, and like I said, make sure to subscribe if you are new here so you don't miss anything. Let's get back to the video. So as a PGA golf professional, why can't we incorporate this in our World Cup of Golf? Now, I've always had a bit of a bugbear with this. The World Cup of Golf comes nowhere near to the Football World Cup. Now, yes, I know golf isn't a sport which has the same participation levels as football, and it never will. But surely there's something that we can do to make the Golf World Cup a little bit more exciting, just like this year's FIFA World Cup in Russia. Let's have a discussion, shall we? Today is the 4th of July. Last night, England beat Colombia on penalties. Now, penalties you can associate with the World Cup really easily. You've got despair, you've got ecstasy, you've got so many different emotions. The World Cup of Golf, I still feel as though it's like all about the money. You still get your world ranking points, there's still big purses up for grabs. Maybe this is why golf can't be like football. Footballers get paid weekly. They get paid if they perform really well, score a hat-trick, and they get paid if they perform. So that's the difference. Golfers, if you don't perform, if professional golfers don't play well, then the bills don't get paid, do they? And I suppose that's the big difference. A golfer can't take 4 or 5 weeks off in the summer, maybe 6 weeks if it's a successful tournament, to then go and play golf and not get paid for it. The money in there would have to make up for the loss of earnings in that season. Maybe this is why it just doesn't work. How can we get around this? Comment below. Now, one of the more obvious things to talk about here is the structure of the competition for me. Obviously, football is a massive team game. The World Cup of Golf hasn't really got an identity. It started out as a single competition over about 36 holes. It's now doubles competition. I want this to be a big discussion. I want you guys to comment below on pretty much any point I make. I want your opinion on this. Before I go into it a little bit more and tell you guys some of the facts, can you tell me who are the current world champions of golf? Exactly. Can you tell me the last 3 previous champions of football? Now, I'm sure if I give you 20 seconds or so, you'll get it. Yep, I'm sure you got that there. The last 3 winners of the Football World Cup: Germany, Spain and Italy. Now on to the golf. So the current world champions are actually Denmark, and that was a team consisting of Søren Kjeldsen and Thorborg Olesen. Sorry if I've pronounced those wrong, guys. Who won it before those? So in 2013, it was Jason Day and Adam Scott, and before that, we had the United States team of Matt Kuchar and Gary Woodland in 2011. For me, it's almost like a bit of an elephant in the room, this tournament. Like when Justin Rose won the gold medal in the Olympics. I was absolutely buzzing for him. I stayed up and watched it from Brazil, and for me, when he had that gold medal around his neck, that was almost like the 5th major. Why would the World Cup not be like that? Can we not make it into a team event? Can we not? I'm not going to say you're going to have 11 guys just like football, but can we not make it kind of 4 balls? Everyone goes out on their own. We trust 4 balls here at Huddersfield Golf Club to go out and mark their own cards anyway. Imagine how much more compassion there would be. All the fans following the 4 balls around the holes, rather than it being just 2 balls and split up into like a Ryder Cup format. It's never going to work to create an atmosphere. That is what the World Cup is all about. It is about creating an atmosphere where you can get fans to come in, they can have a few beers, they can have a bit of fun, they'll spend money. Obviously, sport is massively financially driven now, isn't it? Going back to financially driven, what is the official name of the World Cup? And what has it always been? The FIFA World Cup. What is the official name of the World Cup of Golf? It has had quite a few different names. I'm looking it up now here. It used to be called the Canada Cup. Then it got incorporated into World Golf Championships and got changed into the Mission Hills World Cup. So we started to get that kind of World Cup name involved there. Then it was the ISPS Handa World Cup. so your sponsors are starting to get involved. And this year it's taking place in Melbourne. I believe it's going to be called the Melbourne World Cup. That's what I read from the internet. I may be wrong. Comment below if I am. And while we're on the subject of the World Cup, who's going to win? Again, comment below. So what can we do to make the World Cup of golf a little bit more special like the FIFA World Cup? I want this to be a massive discussion. I want you guys to comment below. I want this to be my most commented video. It's something I'm quite passionate about, to be fair. I love the FIFA World Cup. I love golf. Why can't we make a tournament that is just as successful, maybe not on as grand a scale, as the FIFA World Cup? Another big point here. We all know what the FIFA World Cup trophy looks like, don't we? Do we know what the World Cup of golf trophy looks like? Because I'm not sure I would if I hadn't have googled it beforehand. Okay everyone, that's it from me. Let's get discussing. Make sure you comment below any points you have, any ideas you have. I'm really interested to find out. Let's see if we can change the face of the World Cup of golf, starting here. Oh, and by the way, it's coming home.